We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, and it's 0-1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Oh, and he misses it. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little low. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. Let's see if they try it. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a strong throw by Gardner. Here's Neil Walker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Walker waits on the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So digging in now, Bull Tripp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Herrera. 1 away. Here's Melky Cabrera.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Standing in, Cannon Pride. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Balbuena has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Striding into the box, Curtis Granderson. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Curtis Granderson.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Here's Albert now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses, ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard towards the hole. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready now, Luis Valbuena. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. And that's the third out. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's ready for his first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Settling in now, Jose Bautista.
Designated hitter.
First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently, ball one.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Second baseman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker ranging into the outfield. And that. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Heading out toward shallow right. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Number 13 as Cabrera.
As Dribble Cabrera is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with now to the plate, Ruben Bonds. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ruben
looped out towards short. No problem here, 1 away. Striding in, Jose Iglesias, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Third baseman number 99.
Ready for another chance? Bull Tripp. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Striding in once again, Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Cannon Pride. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a flare out toward right center. Walker onto the grass. And that's the third out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Conforto.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Piscotty
saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Brett.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Pereira comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So stepping in, Jose Bautista, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a ball, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Piscotty looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So striding in, Ian Kinsler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kinsler
To third. Valbuena's got it. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Now at the plate, Ruben Bonds. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that.
And the throw is in time to. In is Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. So coming to the plate, Albert Pujols comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 strike to Pujols. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kinsler ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1. Digging in and looking for more. Bull Tripp. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And this is taken in for the second out. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Melky Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
High pop-up. Calling for it, Walker. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now a swing on the first pitch as he sends this one out to the second baseman, Kinsler. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The shortstop, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a ball hit in the air out toward Cabrera in left. And that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard toward the right side, but a good play by the first base. Ready one.
Leading off for the Tigers, first baseman, Cannon Fry.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Strike called. 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Herrera on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Line drive to center field. Herrera is there. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Popped high in the air. Valbuena is there for it. And that's the third out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Stephen Piscotty.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now digging in once again, Neil Walker. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Chopped weakly up the first base line, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Low with the splitter, ball 1. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jose
Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera's there. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a flare out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So striding in, Ruben Bonds. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker into shallow center. He makes the play, and that'll. Steph. In and ready for another.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Now in the box.
Now batting,
Luis Valbuena.
third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
And you've got to wonder if fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th. 3-0 is not the way you want to start the 8th out.
And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
So he sets him down swinging. Luis Valbuena becomes the first out of the inning. Travis d'Arnaud is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He said.
Here's the center. Fielder Odubel Herrera.
Center fielder.
And now
Odubel Herrera.
Adam Warren enters a little earlier than you.
The Tigers, number 43, Adam Warren.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Cabrera will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Cabrera.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery as Drubal Cabrera stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now here's a line drive, and this may turn things around. It's down for extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The runner scores from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Into the box now.
Designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
The batter, left fielder,
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cespedes is there. And the inning is over. Here's the shortstop. Now Jose Iglesias.
Tigers, the shortstop, number 1.
Here it comes.
Iglesias.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base. Ready now, Bull.
Third baseman number 99, Bull Tripp. Your attention, please.
Comes set. Here's the
Now
0-0 pitch.
Number
Ball 1.
66.
Our pitchers dual action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. On the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Stepping up now, Melky Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 28, Jose Castillo.
And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. The tag, and he is out. Striding into the box, Cannon Pride. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, he's really mixing them up nice. Slider away and then comes back with a 2-seamer in. Those balls are moving in opposite directions, and you're giving the hitter opposite things to look for.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Cabrera will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Hansel Robles enters here looking to get the Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 3.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castillo is there. 1 away. In now,
right
Curtis
fielder,
Granderson.
number 3.
It was a flyout for him in his
Granderson.
last trip. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Aaron Altair. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Tom Gorzolani.
Brett Gardner. Your attention, please.
James McCann will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. At the plate, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout. Jerry Spermilla takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door from the stretch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Bautista waits on the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count. Here it comes. Bautista now with a drive down the left field line, but that'll find the seats down there a foul ball. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in, Ian Kinsler. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Hit down the third base line. Chop foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners on first with 1 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Seth Smith will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Seth Smith.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Hardy heads for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The shortstop, number 1.
Now batting, Jose Iglesias. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Cabrera has got it, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman. David Wright. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Right.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Striding in.
Now
Travis d'Arnaud.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Just foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's Juan Lagares.
Juan Lagares.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt that you make the closer come in, and he threw a ton of pitches. It's possible he might not be available going forward.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with a 2-out triple.
The shortstop.
Here now is his Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last debut. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now. It's
Now batting, designated hitter
Daniel Norris. Trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores.
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. In to score, the runner from third. Cabrera rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple. So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge... Coming to the plate now, Bull Tripp. He'll lead it off against Jeurys Familia, who'll try to close the door in this one. Jerry Blevin. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Wright will put this one away for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. To short. Cabrera's there. Throw gets him, 2 down. So digging in now, Cannon Pride. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And that misses as well, 3-0.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
In there for a called strike, 3-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victory.